What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Nicole. I make videos every week. Now on this video I just thought I could answer some of the questions that you had about ordering from AliExpress to South Africa. Without wasting any time, let us get into the video. So I have some of your questions right here that I wrote down. These are from the comment section from the last AliExpress video that I posted. That was a few months back. I was not, I never really continued with that AliExpress series because I thought maybe I covered everything that you guys needed from that video. But I realized that some people still needed help with some questions that were not, and also some of my answers were not clear enough. And you just had some inquiries maybe that the website cannot answer. So that is why I picked some of these questions here. So I'll go through them. It's not a lot of questions for now. Maybe I'll do a part 2 depending on how long this video is going to be, but let's get started immediately. So the first person wanted to know is, so I would like to know, how do you deal with a situation where you want to buy from different suppliers? Do you split your order or make one order? So in this situation, if you are buying from different vendors, that is what they mean by suppliers. So to make an example, you're buying a wig and you realize that, oh, this supplier does not have a wig cap. So you want to buy a wig cap somewhere else. So what you do is you add both of those items to your cart and then you check out. So when you're checking out, you are going to be paying the amount of both products. You're not going to just pay one supplier and all of that, because all those suppliers are under AliExpress, and what you do is you make the payment through AliExpress. I think AliExpress designed it in this way so that when you are not happy with your product, they can withhold the money for you and be able to give you a refund when you are not happy with a certain product. When you are checking out, you check out both products, you pay for both products at the end. But when it comes to delivery, that is where you actually have to look at the specific vendor. So if a vendor tells you it's going to take 30 days for you to receive your order, then it's going to take 30 days. If another vendor says it's going to take 7 days, then you're going to receive it in 7 days. But when it comes to payment, you pay for everything inside your cart. The same way that you pay in a normal store, maybe for Sheeny, you pay for 2 different items, but then in this situation, because there's 2 different vendors, it comes from 2 different places, so it will take different times to reach your address or your home. And then the second question was, does AliExpress ship to your house? So when it comes to this question, honestly, it depends. It depends what type of shipping company did you use or courier company did you use. Most times people go to AliExpress because of the free shipping. So if you are picking free shipping from AliExpress, then obviously they're going to deliver at the local post office. So in the situation they do not deliver to your house, you have to pick up from the closest post office. So usually they track or allocate the post office that is closest to you, and then you can easily go there, and you have to pay your customs at the post office as well. It is going to take longer, which is the downfall, and also they do not deliver at your door. The other question is, when I pick the post office method, do I add my address or do I add the post office's address as delivery? That is actually a good question. People get this confused. They think because the items are going to be at the post office, you have to pick them up from the post office. So you need to go through the hassle of finding the closest post office and finding their address and making sure you got the right address and putting it as your shipping address. But honestly, you have to put your home address. What AliExpress is good at, they can easily locate the closest post office to you. So they would never, ever since I started ordering from AliExpress, I've never gotten my order from a very far post office. It's always a very close post office, the nearest to me. So if you stay in Sandton, it's going to be a Sandton post office. If you stay in Melrose, it's going to be a Melrose post office. They're never going to throw it in a city where you have to travel or anything like that. Another question is, what address do I add as a university student if I live on campus? So if you live on campus, make sure you get the details of the university. Don't put your home address. Don't put random stuff. Put the university address. So if you are from the University of Johannesburg, put University of Johannesburg, put what campus it is, put what residence it is, and then there maybe you do not really need to put your actual room number, but if you put what residence it is, then AliExpress is going to deliver from there. And also in this situation, depends on the type of shipping you picked. If you are paying a large amount for shipping, you're using a company like DHL, then they are going to locate your residence and they're going to deliver at your door. But if you are picking the post office method, so you can just say University of Johannesburg, you can mention the campus name, and then they are going to locate the closest post office to the University of Johannesburg. I hope that makes sense. Okay, another question that I got is, how long does delivery take? So this question, going back to what I was saying, it depends on the shipping company that you use. If you're using DHL, usually if you're using a slightly expensive shipping method like DHL and all of that, then it is going to get to your home faster. If you want it within a few days, 3 days, within a week, then that's the method that you should go for. But also keep in mind that if you are going for DHL, usually the custom duties are also high. So the closer it is, the shorter the shipping time is, the more custom duties you pay. So that is exactly why people go for the 30-day one, where you just do free shipping, wait for a month, and then get it from the post office, because that method, the custom duties are very low. So yes, depends on the delivery company that they use, depend on the type of product that they use. Usually wigs, they get to South Africa very fast, but if you're ordering clothing, it takes a long time for you to get them. And lashes, small items like lashes, because they do not weigh a lot, so they wouldn't really prioritize them. But then yes, when it comes to wigs, when it comes to certain products, it depends on the product itself and also the vendor, the shipping method that they use. Maybe they have a good relationship with the courier company, they can easily push your orders to arrive to South Africa very fast. Or maybe they do have a company, maybe a mother company in South Africa, or their mother company is in China and they have a sister company in South Africa that they can ship from. In that case, obviously you're going to get it faster. But yes, delivery, it is all depending on the type of company that you're going for and the vendor. And another question is, are there any other costs associated with the order? So yes, obviously you're paying for the order, you're paying for shipping, and then you're paying for custom duties. I think that's literally all that you have to pay for. Customs, because you're ordering from another country, obviously there's a lot that goes on there. You need to pay your taxes, and then you have to pay for shipping. In some situations you do not pay for shipping. Like I said, the post office method is, it's usually you go for free shipping. Sometimes you do get maybe you do get to pay maybe like $1 or 30 Rand or something like that. And then another question is, well, how much are the custom duties? Custom duties depends again on the company that you go for. DHL, I remember for DHL, I paid about 200 and something for an order that was 1,000 something Rand. So when I was looking at it, I realized that maybe it is 15%, maybe roughly. Some people say it's between 15 to 20% of your order. But yes, obviously when it comes to custom duties, it depends what method you're using. My method, which is the free shipping one, if I am picking free shipping, which is in most cases I do, then I usually pay 32 Rand per parcel. So that is how custom duties work when it comes to the post office or even DHL. If they, to make an example, in a situation where you order from 2 different vendors and your packages arrive in 2 different times, then obviously you have to pay for custom duties twice. So that 32 Rand will be per parcel. So my suggestion is to order from, if you can find all your products, just order from one vendor, because if you're ordering from 2 vendors, then you have to pay custom duties twice, because customs are for sending the products from that country to your country, so they're calculating per item or maybe per parcel. So yes, if you buy a wig from the supplier and that supplier, then you're going to pay 32 Rand per supplier or per parcel, depending on when it arrives to the post office or to South Africa. The next question that we have is how to order in bulk. Now, when it comes to ordering in bulk on AliExpress, that is not a common thing. Most people go for Alibaba, which is highly recommended even from my side, because if you want to customize your labels for your company or for your business or small business, or you want to get the best quality, more variety, Alibaba I think is the best option, because AliExpress is not really designed for that. They're just selling to individuals, not businesses. But yes, it is possible for you to order in bulk on AliExpress, but one thing you have to do is message the supplier. One of the reasons why you need to message the supplier or the vendor is because most times they give you a discount, because this is a unique situation. No one ever orders in bulk on AliExpress. There's a few people who do that, so they really appreciate it when you order in bulk. So make sure you communicate with them, make sure you hop on a call with them. There's contacts there where you can actually call them. You can get on WhatsApp with them. They can show you videos of the products so that you can check the quality. If you are selling to other people, the product, you need to check everything. Quality, you need to check if it's the right color, the right sizes. So that's why you need to communicate prior to ordering. Don't just add your stuff to your cart and check out and pay before you communicate with the supplier. Should I buy clothing from AliExpress? That is another question. Yes, you can buy products from AliExpress. Just like anything else, to be quite honest, you need to just look for the right vendor, and you need to look at the reviews. That's the most important when it comes to clothes. Make sure a medium is really a medium. Some suppliers on AliExpress, they put medium, but then it's a large, it's not the right sizes. Make sure you check all of that. Find people who have the same body as you and check the sizes that they are wearing, because most people on the reviews, they would actually share what size they were reviewing. And I'll show you guys an example of an item that I bought from AliExpress. So these are gym leggings. They're very, very high quality, very stretchy material, the right color that I ordered, the right size that I ordered. This quality is amazing. I don't have any complaints, to be quite honest, but one thing I can say is they took really long to get here. They took over a month, but shipping was free, and I paid around 100 and something for these leggings, of which here in my country they're like 300 bucks, 400 rand. So I saved a lot of money. And then post office, custom duties, I paid 32 rand, around that. So yes, quality wise, you can get a great vendor. It's all up to you to do research, and also a matter of going through the reviews so that you are happy before you make a purchase. What products should I avoid buying from AliExpress? When it comes to this one, I don't want to act like a professional or I know it all, but for me personally, I feel like products that you are going to consume, you're going to eat, you're going to drink, you're going to put on your skin, I feel like you should stay away from that, because most vendors on AliExpress, it's people who create these products from factories. You do not really know if it's approved by the government. If you don't know if it's approved by doctors, you don't know if there was medical research behind the products. So that is why you need to stick to clothing, wigs, things that are just not going to affect your health in any ways. I wouldn't buy makeup, I wouldn't buy lip products from AliExpress, cosmetics, I wouldn't buy weight loss products, vitamins, all of those examples. If you have to put it in your body like that, ingest it, eat it, or maybe apply a cream, I suggest that you stay away from those type of products. And yes, obviously when it comes to technology devices as well, try to be careful. You don't know if it's the real iPhone. If you're buying an iPhone, you don't know if it's going to be the real thing. So just buy stuff that there's less risk. Then another question that we have is how to find different vendors for the same product. Finding different vendors for the same product. So sometimes people do this just to compare. If you are looking for a 12-inch bob and you want different vendors, then you can always type that bob, and then you look for, you can always type that 10 inches bob, and then different vendors are going to appear. Or if you're looking for a specific product, to make an example, these leggings here, you can take a picture, or maybe you can save a picture from the internet, an example maybe of these leggings, and then you can use the image search on AliExpress. So they do have a little picture or camera button on the right, on top right, where you can actually put put an image there, and then you do an image search. So it's going to scan the products or the image, and then they're going to show you the result that they have. All the products that are similar or the exact product is going to appear on the result, and then you can actually order that. So that's where you see different vendors. It's actually very helpful, the image search thing. Even if you are not trying to compare too much, you already know what you want, but sometimes the prices are different for different vendors. They could sell the same thing. It's like literally a market, you know, it's like a marketplace where these vendors put their products, similar products, but they have different prices based on maybe where they live, how much money it's going to cost them to ship to you, how the products are manufactured. So honestly, the image thing really does help you to get the best price ever, or maybe the best quality. I think I'm going to do one more question, and then I'm going to do maybe a part 2 after this. And then the last one is, what happens if I don't like the product or not happy with the product? You can always go to AliExpress and refund and ask for a refund. So you're returning the product, you can go to the app. I'm actually going to show you guys a quick tutorial here on how you actually do that. And yes, that is all I have for you guys. If you have any more questions, you are more than welcome to comment down below. Anything you want to know about AliExpress, I think I've ordered from the platform enough to know a lot of things about it. And I also think videos like this are really helpful for you to not make mistakes when it comes to ordering overseas. And yeah, if you have any other concerns, make sure you go to my Instagram and DM me. I can always respond to any questions that you have. Please, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.